Robert Kiyosaki's 5 Tips for Financial Success. If you're tired of struggling financially and want to break free of the rat race, but you don't know where to begin, every pay period leaves you feeling depressed because you know you won't be able to manage your money well. In that case, what occurs? Discouragement is crashing in on you. Each time your motivation decreases, but you don't realize it. Despite brief spurts of inspiration to better your financial situation, you worry that the drive to do so may fade away permanently at some point in the future. Robert Kiyosaki is a prosperous businessman who has motivated thousands of people to follow in his footsteps. He offers advice on becoming financially independent in a society where most people are content with less. So without further delay, let's start our video. Number 5. Change the way you think. Accumulating wealth begins with this. Rich people and poor people have fundamentally different mentalities, and Robert Kiyosaki makes this point crystally apparent. When asked if they can afford a car, the poor typically respond with, "I can't afford a vehicle," while the wealthy might ask, "How can I afford to buy this car?" To save up for a new car, one must adopt this mindset and be willing to come up with creative and unusual ways to earn money. In contrast to a definitive statement, a question encourages you to consider alternative perspectives. You need to stop believing what you've been taught about money and start knowing how it really functions. Most entrepreneurs work for free for quite some time before they make even a few cents. Contrary to popular belief that entrepreneurs are automatically wealthy, put another way, and you should give away your services for free. To be financially independent, you need to shift your mindset and learn to create wealth without spending any money. Number 4. The more you gift, the more you receive. If you want money, you have to give money away. According to Robert Kiyosaki, many individuals wish to amass wealth, but they can never be successful unless they are also able to help others. Working longer and harder will lead to more earnings if you just have a small amount to spare. Consider helping those in need by donating some of it. You may buy a homeless person lunch or pay a visit to a local non-governmental organization to see what you can bring them. If you share what you have now, someone will share what they have with you tomorrow. Do good without counting on being rewarded. Don't take anything in return for your generosity. Number 3. Take risks. As Robert Kiyosaki puts it, you can't get smarter if you don't take risks. If an opportunity presented itself, he would not hesitate to seize it. Hence, his commercial career was marked by a high degree of risk-taking. If you're going to take a chance, make sure it's a smart one. Think things through and take measured risks rather than blind ones. You could spend your entire life waiting for a miracle to rescue you from your financial obligations if you don't take some risks today. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet to show your support. Now let's continue. Number 2. Most of Rich Dad's and Poor Dad's content is dedicated to talking about financial resources and obligations, in which the wealthy amass assets while the impoverished, believing themselves to be well off, amass obligations. Before investing in one, you need to understand what it is and how it functions. Good resources are assets. Anything that ends up costing you money can be considered a liability. If you can decipher these two statements, you'll have a firm grasp on 40% of the secret to the rich's success. Find out what it takes to build your wealth and set attainable targets for doing so. But you should also avoid mistaking liabilities for assets, as they will quickly become a drain on your resources. Many people, for instance, view their home as an asset when it is in fact a problem. You get no return on your investment in your home. Rather, it consumes your resources via mortgage payment, repairs, redesigns, and so on, constantly. Once you've built up some assets, you can sit back and enjoy life without constantly worrying about money. Number 1. Financial. Sadly, we are not provided with any instruction on personal finance at school. Schools teach students that money is the root of all evil, but poor financial literacy is a surefire path to bankruptcy and despair in the real world. There are many unhappy individuals in the world, but it's not because they're wealthy that they're unhappy. You can better provide for our future, goals, and needs with the knowledge and skills we gain from a solid financial education. According to Robert Kiyosaki, the only reason the wealth gap widens is that the poor have a poor grasp on financial management, while the wealthy have a firm grasp. And the middle-income people, they strive to spend a lot to appear wealthy, but this also leads to financial ruin. Your 20s are formative years. That's why it's crucial to prioritize learning about personal finance while you're in your 20s. Enroll in one of the many available online financial education courses right away to get ahead on the road to financial independence. Well, that's all for today's video. Tell us in the comments section how this one was. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing for more. And don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. We'll see you in the next video with some more interesting facts and stories. And until then, stay tuned.